everybody. Welcome back to the 23rd Bridge Championship. So, good morning, Fernando. Good morning, Alberto. Welcome back. And we are here facing the fourth round. And it's going to be USA 2 against Monaco, which is a very, very, very interesting match. And very nice people playing. We will have a very nice time. We will see Elge Moelnes against Moss and Gru in the VuGraph. So let's make a quick recap of what the rankings are. So in the open teams, Netherlands is first. And right after there are Germany, USA 2 and USA 1, which are very, very close. And instead, in the women team, in the Venice Cup, we have the Dutch, which are first with the perfect result. They scored 20, 20 and 20. And then England, China are running up. And what's about the seniors? In the Seniors Cup, in the Dorsey Trophy, France is first, as usual, I might say, and Australia and USA 2 are fighting back to get back to the podium. So, Alberto, what do you think is going to happen today? Do we have any interesting match? Or?
For sure, the first match we see on VuGraph, Monaco against USA, is a very interesting match because USA 2 has the chance to keep the lead of the ranking, winning by a lot. Monaco, by his side, will try hard to go in the high places of the ranking because now it's in a very bad position.
Yeah, he's 13, so 13th. It's not, yeah.
And then another very interesting match could be Netherlands against Bangladesh, because as Fernando says yesterday, Bangladesh is the surprise of this championship. So Netherlands has to win and hope that the USA 2 doesn't win a lot against Monaco to keep the lead of the ranking.
Yeah, it's the first time for Bangladesh to show what he actually has to do.
Yeah. It's really the first time.
It's a real proof for them, exactly. This match.
In the Venice Cup, by far the most interesting match is the one between USA 2 and the Netherlands, because the Netherlands up to now have shown to be really the strongest team here in Lyon. US 2 by his side has shown to be much less than we expected.
Yeah,
to be, and so I think this is, I don't say the last chance because we are just in the beginning. This is one of the chances that the Americans have to reach the left side of the screen. And in the Dorsey Trophy, the most interesting match is by far Sweden against USA 1, because they're both in the high ranking of in the high places of the ranking, and they are fighting for a very good position.
True story. So, Fernando, can you tell us something about the social media? How was yesterday?
I think that Alberto forgot to talk about the Bermuda Bowl match, France against Italy. It's a classic.
It's a classic, yeah.
I didn't forget. I just want to say that Italy today is has a very important rule because in the first match will fight France, in the second one Netherlands, and in the third Monaco. So
an easy day.
Easy day.
Really easy day for Italy.
But so they could decide these three matches, not only Italy's destinies, but also destiny of the opponents. That's why I didn't mention on the first. But Italy-France was really a classic of the bridge world. Now maybe it's
not only the bridge world. Not only the bridge world, also in the football cup. Yeah.
Oh yes, in only sport. But we are talking about bridge.
Yeah.
Now. Okay, the next. Thank you everybody to follow us. Yesterday we have an incredible number of visits, so thank you so much to everybody. In the net, today we start a new site only for junior. The address is youth.worldbridge.org. So we expect your visit and your support.
Yeah, because I don't know if you all know about it, but from tomorrow on, we will also have the Junior Championship here in Lyon. So a lot of young people will join us, and we will have the occasion to talk with them and to get to know how they start to play bridge and why, and what are their expectations for the future, because they are the new generation. So we'll get to prove how fun is bridge for them, and we will probably ask them to interview very, very famous bridge players. So you will get to see the new generation against the old one. So I think it's going to be real fun. So now we can give the line to our beautiful helpers down there in the VuGraph theater. And I hope you will enjoy this fabulous match. And we'll talk to you soon. Have a nice day.
We will return soon. So enjoy the match.
Bye-bye.
The one up to USA is by virtue of board 1, where they played 1 no trump for 90 at one table and 3 clubs for 130 at the other table. South has a problem here probably. He doesn't know how good partner is. He's only got a 14 count.
Yes, partner showed, I think, something like 8 to 10 points with 5 card diamonds. So now the question is if
he's an optimist.
Yeah. Because if partner has something like 5 diamonds, ace queen, and let's say jack 10 of clubs, 3 no trumps can be a sensible shot, but you will see that some pairs tried to play no trumps.
None very successfully though. 4 spades down, 2 spades making in Dorsey.
Have you an idea of the balancing 3 diamond and not 2 diamond at once? What is the difference?
I think that the sequence which Pepsi used showed some points.
Some values.
Some values from 8 to 10, because with weaker hands he would beat immediately. It's a modern styling competition. If you beat immediately, when the opponents are forced, and you are forced also, so it shows that you don't want to exchange the information. Three hearts looks like 1 down from after diamond ritually without any problems. One diamond trick, 2 trump tricks, 1 spade and 1 club. Maybe club can be maybe a spade can be discarded for a club if defense will slip slightly. There's also the problem of disposing the 3rd diamond from the hand. 3 spades would have better chances than 3 hearts.
Donc en fait, le déclarant à 5 perdantes, il faut couper un carreau mort, et pour éliminer une perdante, il faudrait faire l'impasse trèfle, mais on n'a pas assez de rentrée. Donc, et il ne faut pas que l'adversaire joue pique. Donc ça fait beaucoup de conditions pour gagner son contrat. La première levée sera carreau, petit le valet, duquet, pour garder la communication, pour couper le carreau au mort si besoin est.
If you can escape for 1 down, that would still be 2 imps to Monaco.
Voilà. Le valet de carreau a fait la première levée.
So 3 tables have played hearts so far, making 8 tricks, 9 tricks and 7 tricks.
Declarer is in a hopeless position with careful defense. He has no chance in practice.
Voilà, donc 10 de trèfle, il a bien joué 10 de trèfle, mais il ne va pas pouvoir rentrer en main pour faire l'impasse trèfle.
He has no entry to hand to finesse a club once again, so practically any card except a club which South will play will destroy the contract.
Well, the clear one, the ace of spades, which is not best for him because he might now go 2 down because he's going to lose a spade, a diamond, 2 hearts and a club.
He will probably rough a
Yes.
diamond.
He's going to rough a club to his hand, rough a diamond, but how does he get back to his hand?
Yes, because if North will take the king of spades, and declarer will not be able to play ace of hearts and the hearts, then they can take one more trump trick.
Trump trick, that's it.
Roughing a spade with a king of hearts, and while South queen and jack will take its trick independent. Yeah.
Is that 2 down for a flat board? Bulgaria made 3 no trumps against South Africa on lead of the ace of spades. Good lead for declarer.
I think so what, South opened 1 no trump? I think it's an operator mistake.
Voilà. Donc un sans atout en ouest, passe.
I think here also West plays 1 no trump, not South.
Bon, il a Sylvé sans difficulté et il n'y a pas de raison pour Nord-Sud de livrer une 7e.
So far, the match point winner is Mexico against Indonesia, 1-0 trump by North, making 120.
I wonder if diamond is obviously from North hand. With 14 points, maybe it's Pepsi could try a more passive way with something like Jack of Spades. It would be interesting to make some computer simulation like in David Beard and Taff Antia's book about opening leads against no trump contract. What is the best lead from the north hand after when right hand opponent opened 1 no trump? I don't think it's that diamond leads from the longest suit is obvious with north hand. If he has a sensible alternative like a Jack of Spades.
The point is that when partner's got limited points, you really need to find him with a long suit to be any chance, a better chance, let's say.
Yeah.
So just to describe the screens in case you're a bit lost, the Bermuda Bowl results are scrolling through 2 screens on the left, and the Venice Cup is scrolling through with the seniors 2 screens each. So 2 screens for the Venice Cup and 2 screens for the Dorsey Seniors Trophy. And looking for the leaders in the seniors, France, Sweden and USA. France leading by about 6. And if you see green results, you're looking at the bottom half, not the top half. And if you see white, you're looking at the top half in the seniors. In the Bermuda Bowl, Netherlands, USA 1, USA 2, Germany, Bulgaria and France. And in the Venice Cup, Netherlands, England, China, Poland, Egypt and New Zealand all doing reasonably well. Do you have any thoughts, Marek, on possible winners of the Bermuda Bowl, apart from Poland?
About?
Who could win the Bermuda Bowl apart from Poland?
This year?
Yep.
I think that, in my opinion, Netherlands are favorites. After what they have shown in Wrocław last year and where they dominated the tournament, I would bet for them.
Even without Brink Driver playing?
No, the 2 pairs play the same as Wrocław, plus youngsters Langfeld van Bos, who play also very modern style, aggressive and with good technique.
And other choices outside of Netherlands?
USA, as usual.
Which one?
This is the question. I think USA 1 looks, on the paper, looks better. Independent of lack of the successes in the international field, because in the last season, Nickel team again won some tournaments in USA.
He does.
Not the Spingle, but they won Reisinger.
Okay. Mais hier, non.
C'était Barry qui parlait trop.
Ils étaient trop. Bon, là, il y a une manche à pique à jouer en nord-sud. Visiblement, sur un trèfle d'ouverture, un cœur, il a préféré dire un sans atout plutôt que sa majeure 4e, comme nous en France. Mais ils ont sûrement un système de récupération derrière, donc 2 carreaux doit être un relais forcing manche, 2 cœurs, j'ai 3 cartes.
Helge Mohelnes missed the 4-4 spade feet. And if East would lead a club against 3 no trumps, declarer would have to find the Queen of Diamonds. But the first lead was the two of diamonds, and all the problems in 3-no trumps play were solved. Here, Pepsi and Rosenberg beat in a more scientific way with two diamonds, I think it's a double checkback, and a game forcing hand, two hearts showing 3 cards support, and now South had a way to show the game forcing hand with 4 cards in hearts and 4 cards in spades, so the final contract is for spades.
Donc à 4 piques, il va falloir trouver la dame de carreau. Il y a un pique à perdre, un cœur. Ah non, les cœurs sont 3-3, donc on n'est pas obligé de trouver la dame de carreau. Voilà, 4 piques vont gagner. Donc on peut voir la différence de traitement d'enchères entre les deux salles. Dans une salle, l'enchère d'un sans atout pouvait contenir 4 cartes à pique, alors que LGMO Elness a dit un sans atout sur un cœur sans annoncer les piques. Et LGMO pensait certainement qu'il n'y avait pas 4 cartes à pique, a dit 3 sans atout. Donc voilà, on est libre, c'est un jeu où on est libre de faire ce qu'on veut.
Lead of the king of clubs. Looks like the player will have a club, a heart and a spade to lose. Everything's pretty friendly for him. And if he does make it, they will double their score to 2 imps. Sorry, it'll be flat boards, so it'll stay 1-0 after four boards. While we're playing a relatively quiet board, does anyone have any questions they want to ask about any aspect of the bridge or the bridgeorama? VuGraph? No questions? Okay.
It's the second match in a row where boards are relatively flat. With now both teams gaining imps basically only on over tricks.
So this BBO presentation, or VuGraph presentation, is being broadcast live on YouTube and through Facebook. So you can actually see the hands, the table, and listen to the commentary live. And hello to those people out there who are in fact watching and listening at the moment. Closed room, another quiet board, Marek, 1-no trump.
Once again, problem of first lead. I think diamond looks like majority choice.
Donc vous voyez, ils ouvrent sans problème d'un sans atout avec une majeure 5e. Ce qui était évidemment très interdit par les écoles de bridge en France il y a quelques années, mais maintenant, pour simplifier les séquences, on ouvre d'un sans atout, même sans moyen de récupération.
They in fact led the 4 of diamonds in the open room. Monsieur Zimmerman has taken out 4 cards so far and put them all back. I think he's finally decided. Looked like the 9 of hearts. Yes, it is the 9 of hearts. That will not terrify the declarer, I don't think, Marek.
Yeah. It is interesting question. If you decide to lead a heart or a diamond passively, why not lead the longer suit? It's the question.
So we saw how long it took him to make a lead. The BBO operator says Zimmerman didn't realise it was his lead and that's why it took so long. What's the best card to play here, Michelle and Marek?
Probably the 8, yes, finesse to the 10. Donc l'entame du 9 de cœur n'a pas été prise par Multon, qui laisse le déclarant se débrouiller.
I think maybe it would be better for declarer to put the jack of hearts from dummy.
On trick 1, try and force out an honour. No entries. So they can beat this hand now by just playing another heart to the ace and another club through, and they would take 4 clubs, a hearts, 5 and 2 spades is 7.
It will be the 7 tricks for the defense, and it's not over. Declarer would still have to guess something. What to discard to the 4th club, diamond or a spade.
Donc bien joué chez Zimmerman. Quand le Nord a joué un petit pic vers le valet, il a mis petit sans sourciller, ce qui a permis à Multon de prendre la main.
Helines was 2 down in 1 now, so we will see. Probably it will be one more flat board.
Not sure about that one.
Bon, Nord doit remanier les piques à nouveau. Il doit deviner s'il part du roi de pique pour la dame seconde ou d'un petit pique pour la seconde.
Queen second looks attractive because it either forces the duck or makes the entry to the dummy.
And the results come through from the other table, 1 no trump, 2 down.
Voilà, roi pique.
There he goes.
Donc il y aura 4 levées de trèfle, 2 levées de pique et l'as de cœur, 1 de chute, 3e paix pour USA 2.
Play the jack of spades to muddy the water. If Multon wins this, he has to play a club now. Plays a diamond. I think Declarer's got enough tricks. 3 spades, 2 hearts is 5, 2 diamonds is 7. water.
Oh, yes, please.
Oh, you got one. Thank you. Thanks very much.
You're welcome.
Yeah, it looks like one down only. Here is one more par score battle. In the closed room, won as usual as Helga Machelnes, who are fans of the bridge is a bidder game, surely. Well, I think it's one of the most aggressive pair of one of the most aggressive bidders particularly in par score.
Donc différence de traitement entre les deux salles. Sur l'ouverture d'un trèfle, dans une salle on a fait un contre d'appel et dans l'autre on a annoncé un sans atout. Un sans atout, elle mérite d'annoncer les points et le contre d'appel, elle mérite d'essayer de jouer à l'atout, à cœur ou à pique. Donc
So that was 1 off versus 2 off, is it? And 3 imps to the USA, now leading 4-0 after 5 boards. These boards aren't commentators' delights, by the way. They're pretty hard to be imaginative about. Maybe something will come up now. Closed room, 1 club by east, a no trump overcall by south, 2 hearts by west, double by north, 2 spades by south, so they're playing in their 4-3 fit. I wouldn't call that the most attractive contract when you have a 5-4 fit. In this room, a club by north, double by south, and 2 hearts bought the hand.
Probably will be part scores made on both tables for Monaco team.
So looking at a lot of tables, 2 hearts made, 3 hearts went 1 down, 2 spades by north-south went 1 down, 5 diamonds doubled by north, 300 down, 2 hearts made.
ça a l'air d'être un bon coup pour Monaco puisque LG Moelnes ont fait 2 piques en salle fermée et que là, Multon, Zimmermann vont faire 2 cœurs. 6e P pour Monaco.
And David, what do you think about Venice Cup? Who is favorite in your opinion? I think that field is much more balanced than in Bermuda Bowl.
So let's have a look.
Netherlands, England, China, Poland at the moment. But still there is France, Russia.
I was going to say France.
USA.
USA would be up there. I don't know much about the Polish ladies team, I must say, so you can probably fill me in on that. Netherlands have a bit of a record. They've scored 60 out of 60 on the first day, which would be pretty rare, I would think, with the current VP scale. Chinese women are always a chance, but don't seem to quite get to the last hurdle or overcome the last hurdle. England, a very good team. What can you tell me about Poland?
Poland is, I think, the youngest team at the field.
Right. They could play in the youngsters, could they?
Yes, there is practically five members of the team in the age below 27.
And Michelle, what can you tell us about the French ladies?
Donc après l'ouverture d'un pic de sud, nord-sud devrait se retrouver à 300 atouts.
In the closed room auction, we can see that north-south are competing in clubs. Trying to find out their best spot, sniffing out if there's a slam possibility.
It's a dangerous hand. Looks like you have only one loser playing in diamonds, but it's far to 12 winners. So it's not very easy to stop before the slam when the bidding starts in a similar way as it is in closed room. I wonder if Helnes will pass 5 diamonds or bid 6.
Donc la séquence est assez automatique. Sud annonce les carreaux, puis soutient son partenaire à trèfle parce qu'il n'a pas envie de jouer 300 atouts. Et donc la séquence est incitative de Chelem, évidemment. Il va falloir freiner à cause de la chicane à pic, sans doute. Enfin, Nord a un beau jeu puisqu'il a l'as de cœur en face du singleton et il y a un double fit mineur.
I think as Marek just said, it's one of those hands, not many losers, but not many winners. And he did pass it out in the closed room.
Donc la séquence est difficile parce que Sud a annoncé un bicolore économique qui peut aller de 12 à 17 points. Donc Nord est obligé de laisser ouvert les enchères dans le cas où le partenaire est fort. Voilà. Donc, voilà, l'enchère de 5 carreaux. En général, quand on parle sur le 4 cœurs, le qubit à 4 cœurs a été contré. Quand on parle, c'est parce qu'on n'est pas inquiet sur les cœurs. Sinon, on passe pour attendre le surcontre. Donc, ça montre souvent le contrôle du second tour. Et comme il a choisi les carreaux plutôt que 4 piques, il montre des points carreaux sûrement. Il a fait des enchères naturelles. Voilà.
This hand shows how important is the ninth trump. If any hand of either north or south would have the fifth diamond, then slam is very good contract. With diamonds 4-4, even 5 is not. 5 requires very careful play to collect 11 tricks.
Voilà. Donc le jeu de la carte est difficile puisqu'il faut enlever les atouts, affranchir les trèfles et faire des coupes d'une main pour allonger les atouts, pour arriver à 11 levées. Donc Multon est en train de demander des explications pour savoir s'il entame cœur ou cœur dans le 4 cœurs contré par son partenaire ou atout. Moi je verrais bien entamer atout à cause de... Il sait que les piques... ah non, voilà, cœur. On peut se tromper.
A number of tables are trying 3-no trumps very unsuccessfully. 6 diamonds USA 2 against Egypt made 1370 in the seniors. A couple of 3-no trumps are making, 5 diamonds making. Bermuda Bowl at India against Egypt and Brazil against Australia.
In 5 diamonds, the line of play is not obvious. I think declarer should try to, after a hard lead, should play ace of hearts, heart rough, and now start to play a club. He has 4 club tricks, ace of hearts, so it's 5. So he has to manage 6 stamp tricks. He can rough 1 heart with the low diamond and 1 with the honor in diamonds, and then he will be able to.
Hello, everybody. We are here with a special guest, and he is a very young player for India. So, what is your name?
Anshul.
So, welcome to Lyon, and we wanted to know, how old are you?
I am 8 years old.
Okay, and how old is your partner?
My partner is 14.
Okay, and how did you start to play bridge? Why?
I used to play card games like 2, 3, 5 and 7, 8 and Mendicoat and Rummy. So then and I used to get angry with my grandparents because they couldn't calculate the cards. So my father thought I should start playing bridge.
Okay, does your father play bridge as well?
Not as much as me.
Oh, that's a good answer.
Here is the come here.
And what do you like about bridge?
I like to analyze the cards the most. Then it's a lot of fun anyways to just play the cards and bid and
And are you happy to play here with like people from different nationalities?
Yes.
Okay, that's a good job. So can we ask you something as well? Get with the microphone, come here. So what is your name?
My name is Mehul Bhatt.
Okay, and are you proud of your son playing
absolutely.
here?
Yes, absolutely. It's a great occasion for him to be here, and he's also very excited to play with people from different countries and meet everyone in the bridge fraternity.
Okay, so can you tell us which do you think are the strongest countries in bridge? You know that?
China?
Yeah. And Israel maybe also?
Yeah, Israel, then United States of America.
Okay, yeah, they are very strong. So I wish you good luck, and I'll see you in the next days, and then you might come here and say us how was the tournament. Is it okay?
Okay.
Oh, thank you very much. Have a nice day. Bye-bye. Bye-bye.
Bye.
We'll see you later.
Bye.
Bye. Thank you so much.
Screen. I would never play a card. I wouldn't play a card. The mini Rama's quite good. So it shows you all the scores from the other tables as well.
Yeah, because if you, this is the only way of play. And if you find the ace of clubs second, you make the contact. If third, you are down.
Kiko, if you're there, can we switch to the play and look at what's happening in the closed room? Sorry, they're finished, but we just see how he played it.
Only with the first trick. Most ducked clubs, so I don't know how it's treasures. Yes, even if declarer, if East ducks a club, declarer can rough one more heart, cash the trumps, and now play a clubs. I think it was a play in a closed room.
So in the closed room went a heart to the ace, heart rough, a club to the jack was ducked, and a claim of 11 tricks.
Yes, he probably roughed heart with the ace of diamonds, cashed the trumps, and...
No, he roughed the second one low.
No, it's an operator mistake.
A mistake.
Okay. If he would rough a second heart with a low diamond, he would not be able to cash the trumps.
Trumps, correct. Yes, sorry, the play now shows that he...
Well, fresh about results up to now. In Bermuda poll, we can notice that Bangladesh is still proving a good team because it's losing only by 11 after 7 boards against Netherlands. That up to now seems to be one of the strongest team here. France is consolidating its position in the high ranking because it's winning against Italy. Not happy for this, but we must notice this. And USA 1 is winning really of 10 points against Argentina. So Netherlands is still in the top of the ranking, followed by USA 1 and Germany. In the Venice Cup, well, US 2 seems not to have catch the chance to go to do something really good against Netherlands, but we are just after 5 boards played, Netherlands is leading by 9-0. On the contrary, USA 1 seems to do something better because it's winning against New Zealand by 22-5. Of course, Netherlands is still ahead of the ranking with 15 points, something more on England and China, followed by Indonesia. The match in the Dorsey Bowl, the one between US 2 and Egypt, is the one who has the score more terrifying by 26-0 for USA 2, while France is France is still first, and at the moment is winning by 14-0 against Brazil. So we have France with 4 points on USA 2, then followed by Sweden and Australia.
Well, I want to comment that Brazil Open, that count with the legend Gabriel Chagas, are in a very good position, 8, and now they are defeating Australia by 11 games.
So now they are, at the moment, they are qualified.
Okay, so let's go back to the VuGraph and see what's going on between USA 2 and Monaco. We'll keep you updated afterwards. Bye-bye.
I wonder why in closed room East has beat 2 diamonds.
He'll probably be wondering the same thing after the hand. Yeah, passing seems to have some merit.
Bon, entame normale du valet de cœur.
It looks like 2 down, 2 hearts tricks, ace of spades, ace of diamonds, and 3 trump tricks. Maybe this, if in open cards, declarer can play club immediately, and it makes some problems with cashing the third heart trick.
If he tries a trump finesse and South wins that and just keeps playing 10 of diamonds and trumps.
I wonder why Moulton put the ace of hearts. It's
He's afraid of ace-king queen of spade in north.
maybe.
Donc en selle fermée, l'Américain a réussi l'exploit de faire 2 carreaux avec 5 carreaux derrière lui. Enfin l'exploit, je ne sais pas, je n'ai pas analysé.
Three clubs.
Voilà, et égalité sur la donne.
So Monaco have taken the lead 6-4 in 8 boards. 10 imps is pretty low scoring.
Un sans atout chez Zimmermann en Est.
Board 25, north of dealer, east-west vulnerable. Closed room, east-west of reached 3 no trumps. And it should be a relatively comfortable contract. 5 clubs, a diamond 6, 2 hearts and a spades 9, or 3 hearts. All roads should lead to 600 or 6, more likely 630. In the open room, they started with 3 rounds of spades. And they're headed down the same path here, it would seem. 10 of spades to the ace and the spade back.
Donc là, l'enjeu, c'est les surlevés. Zimmermann défile sa longue à trèfle. Et Sud va être bien à l'étroit. Il doit garder 4 cartes à cœur. Et Roi, valet de carreau. Donc il va avoir du mal à défausser.
So, is South under some pressure or not?
Big pressure. Little pressure.
Little pressure.
Ça va se voir parce qu'il va être obligé de défausser un pique maître. Et là, le déclarant a ses 7 levées, hein, déjà. L'as de cœur, un pique, l'as de carreau et 5 trèfles. Ça fait même 8. Donc il peut faire une impasse sans risquer son contrat. Voilà.
This board's a little bit of a rarity. I think that every single table has got to 3 no trumps that's been scored so far.
Ah oui, c'est... Voilà, Sud a séché son roi de carreau, donc maintenant Zimmermann doit deviner quel impasse il doit faire. Donc il n'a pas fait l'impasse cœur, il joue carreau maintenant.
Tout carreau.
Là, il a trouvé le roi sec derrière. Voilà.
He wanted to ensure the 9th trick with the ace of diamonds.
And picked up 2 over tricks for his troubles. Yeah. And 2 imps, 8-4 Monaco. No time problems at this table. They're exactly halfway through the match and they've played 9 of the boards. Kiko, can we switch back to the open room please and we'll watch a bit of Helmut Helgamo because they're playing the same boards. Thank you. Is that okay?
No.
Okay. The same board, I rather watch Helgamo. All right, so just to remind you, we're in the open room now with Helgus Helgamo facing Gruen Moss.
Gruen Moss when vulnerable played the natural system. So 1 club was natural opening. And 3 clubs after double was kind of mixed race, I think.
One interesting score in the Bermuda Bowl. Australia got to 4 hearts redoubled, making 10 tricks. West opened a club, doubled by North. 3 clubs, preemptive. Back to North, 3 hearts, 4 clubs, maybe showing club shortage, 4 hearts.
I think the 3 clubs was mixed race because now American style is to use jump to the 3 and openers use after double is rather to show some values with the feet, not
totally preemptive.
Not clearly, not only preemptive. Because white preempt with only support usually helps the defenders.
So to clear it, he's got 2 spades and a diamond loser. Smooth sailing. And they've moved on to the next board. And this hand's of more interest.
Spades.
What's that?
South open weak 2 in spades and West overcalled. North will probably pass and now the question, what East will bid?
Not an easy hand.
Probably he will bid 3 spades asking for the stopper, but if partner bids 3 no trumps, he bid 4 clubs. Maybe he it's slam is not far from his point of view. West had a difficult beat because 5 clubs with now he's in a hard position because from his point of view can be 2 spade losers because if partner would have a club support and a spade stopper could make a cube beat of 4 spades.
Six diamonds bid by Brazil against Australia in the Bermuda Bowl, made 920.
against 6 diamonds, you would have
To lead a spade.
not to lead a spade, but to lead a club to set the contract.
Yep, to get your club rough. Good luck to anyone who finds that.
Donc, c'est peut-être une enchère paresseuse de Multon d'avoir 15 trèfles. Avec cingleton cœur, une bonne couleur à carreau et l'as de pique. Zimmerman a un jeu pour dire 6 trèfles, mais il lui manque quand même le contrôle pique. Alors je pense qu'il va finir par passer.
Chinese Taipei also bid 6 clubs and made on the King of Spades lead, which isn't easy to figure how that happened. I suppose you could rough 2 hearts.
And
the King comes down. King of Hearts comes down in 3. That might be just enough. Yeah, you can do that, Mark. King of Spades, lead, Ace of Hearts, hard, rough.
Not so easy.
Well,
in open cards, sure.
yeah. But you might end up finessing the heart and trying to rough 1 heart on a bad day.
voilà, il a fini par passer. Maintenant, c'est...
6 laps would be some kind of wild shot, in my opinion.
Heart lead doesn't terrify declarer at all. Closed room, they're still bidding. 2 diamonds by South, week 2. Pass, 2 hearts correctable.
East-West has 28 high card points in combined hands, and they started the bidding from 2 passes.
Each.
No, maybe not each.
Well,
we'll see what will be the end. It would be, in fact, if South, the bidding went farther, because we have after 2 hearts, South bid 2 spades and West over called 3 diamonds.
so because the Ace of Spades is still in dummy and he won the Queen of Hearts cheaply, just run the 10 of Diamonds to the Jack. And he'll claim now, making 6. Certainly wasn't tested on a heart lead. Is it possible a closed room could stop in 3 no trumps?
Yeah, yes, the bidding is over at the moment. After 3-0 trumps, 3 passes follow. But probably there is a tournament director at the table, as VuGraph operator mentioned.
I don't think the director will have much to say, even if there was a hesitation.
Yeah, but even if there was some hesitations, if they had 28 points.
Correct. Okay, moving along. 1-no trump by West. Joe Grew. 2 diamonds transfer to hearts. 2 hearts, simple accept even with 4.
Le sens de tout est 14-16 dans cette position.
I don't think it'll take much encouragement to get West to 4 hearts on this hand. His partner's made an invitational sequence with 5 hearts. And as predicted, 4 hearts the final contract. And they made 11 tricks and no trumps. I think that is 1 VP to Monaco. And the massive score at the moment, with 5 boards to go, is 9-4 to Monaco. In fact, if you look at the scores of a lot of the matches, they're relatively low.
Donc Elness a évité l'entame du roi de trèfle. Enfin, comme.
So the distribution is very friendly to the declarer, with ace queen of hearts, ace queen of spades placed in a good hands, and also king queen second clubs.
So if north south went to the bathroom and swapped hands, it wouldn't be so good.
Yeah.
Voilà, donc c'est un problème de maniement des cœurs. Donc je pense que la technique c'est de faire l'impasse cœur. Voilà, c'est fait.
Yeah.
Donc en salle fermée, Multon, Zimmermann sont peut-être moins bien placés pour, on ne sait pas, pour demander 4 cœurs.
On the previous board, they've reached 4 hearts as well, so not predicting too much to happen there.
Donc, passe un carreau en sud, un cœur d'intervention.
Mark, this is one of these hands where I'd rather be defending than declaring.
So, what contract?
I'm just saying that nobody can make terribly much. Club part score east-west looks like the spot.
Donc West se demande s'il dit 2 trèfles ou... Ah non, 3 cœurs.
I think with heart 3-3 and club 3-2 you can make probably even 5 clubs. Maybe not if defense starts a spades. After diamond lead, you can make it.
Voilà,
Spade, you can just throw a diamond, can't you?
Manche très poussée.
Throw a diamond. Spade.
Ah, yeah. But it's interesting. Here is an interesting play because now they can set after club lead they can set 4 hearts because he can take in the closed room in the previous board 4 hearts is played from east hand and
Kiko, can we switch to the previous hand in the closed room?
Here against four hearts, a club was led from south, and to the ace of clubs, queen was played, and declarer cashed 3 rounds of diamonds. And now, if declarer will play the heart, North will take ace immediately, cash the king of clubs, communicate with the partner with the ace of spades, and he will be able to overruff club because he has the queen of hearts higher than dummies spots.
So he's risen with the ace of hearts, so he's cashed the club, and he now knows that a spade's his best chance, which he's done, and a club through. Well done, nice defence, good lead. Excellent. And that will see USA take the lead. 10 imps, that'll be 14-8 if I'm not wrong. There we go. New leader. Okay, so in the closed room on the board we were watching before, they stopped in 4 hearts. And they have 2 heart losers, a spade loser, and a diamond, one would imagine. So they won't be very successful. And the scores from the other rooms are club part scores going down in 3, going down in 5. 2 clubs making 6. That one's pretty impressive. 4 hearts down, 1, 2 hearts. 9 tricks in hearts looks to be the go, although Japan made 10.
Donc dans l'autre salle, l'Américain n'a pas annoncé ses trèfles et a annoncé un cœur suivi de 3 cœurs. Et donc la manche à trèfle est faisable.
We can see that the double showed exactly 4 cards in spades. I'm not sure if WBF allows finger signals even with the opponent, not with the partner.
Donc avec le jeu de Nord, dans une salle, l'un annonce les piques, l'autre pas. Une différence de style. Voilà. Voilà, voyons si Multon va annoncer les trèfles. Donc il va entendre 2 piques, peut-être qu'il va faire un compte d'appel ou dire 3 cœurs. Voilà, il a annoncé les trèfles, bien joué. Donc avec Roi Dame de trèfle et l'As de cœur, on a envie de jouer à trèfle. Avec Roi Dame de cœur et l'As de trèfle, on a envie de jouer à cœur. Donc maintenant Zimmerman, elle fit à trèfle, Singleton cœur. Il faut au moins soutenir à 3 trèfles, voire dire 2 carreaux. Il a passé d'entrée, donc il peut donner un tour de manivelle.
Here we could see how conservative bidder is Michael Rosenberg, because I think that 95% of players would bid 2 spades after 2 no trumps. Maybe even 96.
And 4 hearts did fail in the other room. They've stopped in 2 clubs, and they will pick up 100 plus maybe 150 or 130. Will be 6 imps either way.
Yeah.
So that will tie the match up, I think, at 14 all, if I'm not mistaken. There's no ways going down in 2 clubs. More water. If there are any Lyonnais locals here, I just want to tell you how much I'm enjoying your city and your cuisine and your sights. It's a lovely city to hold a bridge championship. even though we can see you can probably make 5 clubs, it's a situation where in 2 clubs you're looking for what could possibly go wrong. Bad trump breaks, bad heart breaks, getting forced in spades. Would you have considered a trump lead on this auction, Marek, rather than the diamond lead, or Michelle?
What?
Trump lead possibly on this rather than a diamond?
Queen 4-3. Maybe trump lead on this bidding. It's often good lead.
But with a queen third of hearts, you have nothing to try to. No, I don't think so.
You don't know Leclerc's got 6 hearts. Anyway.
After this bidding, you can expect that opponents have hearts 5-2, so and they are divided 3-3, so it doesn't make some sense to lead a club. And diamond lead has also one very important asset. If it is not wrong, you can always tell, I have led your suit. If it is good, you can say, look, partner, how disciplined I am.
You know what my mother told me? You never have to apologize for leading partner's suit. And she's right.
Donc tout d'un coup, Multon est à court de rentrée. Après le flanc As de pique et pique, Multon est à court de rentrée pour rafraîchir les cœurs. Mais comme il joue que 2 trèfles, il va essayer de faire 8 levées. Et voilà, il a coupé un autre pique.
I'm sticking with my 6-imp prediction.
I think that the duplicating team saves the more exciting hands for the finals and semi-finals, because it's the second day where we can present basically rather boring hands.
First 2 sets were okay yesterday, but you weren't here. First 2 sets.
I didn't see. But yesterday evening and today morning is low scoring matches we have here.
Okay, how many tricks did he claim? 10? No, 9. Only 5 imps. So much for my prediction. So USA 2 leading 14-13 by 1 solitary imp, and 3 boards to go. On this board in the closed room, it was a spade by south, 2 hearts north, 2 spades south, 2 no, 3 no, 4 no, and they made 7 no. So let's have a look.
Heart 3-3, clubs 3-3.
Yeah, clubs breaking for 4 tricks, hearts breaking for 5 tricks is 9.
Diamond lead,
10.
So but it was a diamond lead, so it's 2 diamond leads.
A diamond lead by East, so that made life very comfortable. So is anybody bidding slam? Brazil against Australia bid 6 no in the Bermuda Bowl, as did New Zealand against Germany, as did Canada against Indonesia in the Venice Cup, as did, so 7 hearts was bid by Austria in the seniors, 1 down, 6 hearts making. So there's a lot of people getting to slam. And spades are even 3-3 if everything else fails.
Donc 32 points entre les deux mains, pas vraiment de fit, donc normalement il n'y a pas de quoi jouer le chelem. Ici il peut gagner parce que les couleurs majeures sont réparties 3-3, on va voir comment il traite la main. Donc ça commence pareil que dans l'autre salle. Donc de nos jours il n'y a plus d'enchères limites.
That said, you have got 32 combined points and 2 5-card suits.
Yeah, but if you have 20 points after partner openings on one level, and with the king second in his suit, it's very difficult to stop before the slam.
Except if your name is Helnison Helgamo.
Donc voilà, l'enchère de 200 atouts et forcing maintenant dans le bridge de compétition moderne. Quand on a 11 points, on dit un pic, un sans atout. Voilà.
It would be a sensational contract played by North if you had the 10 of spades.
Donc dans l'autre salle, on a dit 300 atouts et avec As-Roi de cœur, Rosenberg a préféré soutenir les cœurs. Alors là, on va pas arrêter, on va plus arrêter Nord du coup.
I think that voilà. 3 hearts as a delayed beat show honor second or 2 honors. Surely not 3-card fit. Now system is over. You have to rely on your
judgment.
Judgment, exactly. Or feeling.
Donc Nord voit sa dame 5e, ce n'est pas une couleur exploitable à 600 atouts si son partenaire Sud n'a qu'un seul honneur. Donc il a l'air de ne pas avoir 3 cartes à cœur, sinon il aurait remis 4 cœurs.
They have the benefit that it's played by North, which almost everyone that bid it was played by North. So you play king of spades, a spade to the jack. If that doesn't work,
but if you play 6 no,
yeah, by North.
Let's say club lead. You cash hearts, clubs.
No, but say one of them doesn't break.
Voilà, 600 atouts.
King of spades, a spade for the jack. Now it's spade break or heart break. all club break. Now you've got all three suits.
No, but if they now play the diamond, you will not be able to test.
So Pepsi just decided he wanted to be there and took the fastest path, just bid 6. And he looks like, I don't know what to do, shaking his head.
Donc ils vont entamer
5.
Voilà, entame carreau comme dans le entame agressive parce que nord-sud ont 2 couleurs 5e et l'entameur voit que les couleurs sont 3-3 en flanc.
Yes,
donc
exactly.
il fait une entame agressive.
Exactly. In theory, it's best lead from the east hand, but in this board with clubs and hearts 3-3, I think any sensible road leads to 12 tricks.
You could have a heart spade squeeze at the end too. 4 clubs, 2 diamonds, 6 and 3 is 9. Could have a heart spade end play too. All sorts of possibilities. So he's got 12 tricks. He's now just playing for an over trick. He's got 2 spades, 5 hearts is 7, 2 diamonds is 9, and 3 clubs are 12. And that over trick is worth an imp, just by the by. 10 10's 11 imps, and 990 is 10 imps. Sorry. Yeah, 1020 is 11, and 990 is 10.
In Venice Cup, Netherlands, who collected yesterday 60 victory points from 3 matches, now played against USA 2, which is also considered as one of the favorites, and at the moment Netherlands is losing by 18 imps.
But still leading.
Yeah.
I don't think I've ever seen a top-level competition with somebody scoring 60 on 3 matches. It's not like it used to be. You used to be able to get 75 relatively easily. Okay, there are those 11 imps, so that's put USA 2-12 ahead of Monaco with 2 boards to go.
On s'achemine vers un contrat de 2 piques en nord-sud, peut-être un réveil.
Closed room, spade north, no trump south. Sorry, club south, a spade north, a no trump, and north elected to bid 2 spades. and they played it there for 110. And identical auction here, sorry, club a spade, 2 spades here, not via 1 no trump. And they're waiting to see if East will balance. Double, he is balancing.
After 3 diamonds, Pepsi will probably beat 3 spades, according to the total number of tricks low. He has a 5 spades, and usually the raise is made on 4 cards, so he can expect that 3 spades makes some sense.
He certainly would have made 2 spades, but he may not be making 3, according to the results from the other table.
Probably 2 no trumps is showing 2 places to play.
Yep.
Now I think that Zimmerman can make a scientific redouble showing that my hearts are longer than diamonds, because it cannot make.
I think you're right, he's reaching for the redouble card, not the pass card. Mind you, 2 no trumps, it's not the worst contract, 2 no trumps doubled. Oh no, then take 5 club tricks before you blink.
Voilà, nous sommes à 3 piques.
And that will be the end, I think.
And then the defense have easy way to 5 tricks. So it was a good effort not to let North-South to play on 2 level. Will he lead a singleton club or a diamond?
Voilà, singleton trèfle. On n'a pas trop envie de couper, mais on ne sait pas quoi entamer entre carreau et cœur. Donc, allez, singleton trèfle.
The defense has a time to establish a diamond tricks because they have trump control, and with a short clubs has 3 cards in trumps.
Voilà, donc atout et multant a mis le roi, bien joué, ça met le déclarant en difficulté, qui ne peut pas donner son coup, faire son impasse.
Pepsi should duck it, because otherwise he can lose 3 hat tricks.
Correct. Ducking it also has some possibility the defence can go wrong. If he gives partner, for instance, a club rough, then declarer is in good shape.
La réflexion de Nord dévoile Dame 10 de pique 3e chez Zimmerman. Parce qu'on ne voit pas avec As-Dame pourquoi il ne prendrait pas les piques pour l'atout pour jouer ses trèfles. Voilà, il laisse passer. Et là, voilà, ils vont faire 2 coupes.
As I said, that gave the defence a chance to go wrong, and he will make 3.
Yes, but 8 of clubs is clear suit preference, so they will manage 2 roughs. So they will take 2 hearts, king of spades, and two roughs, so it will be probably 1 down.
If he plays a heart,
maybe West could make life easier for the partner playing 10 of clubs, not 8.
correct. Definitive suit preference.
Donc carreau maintenant. Donc Multon n'a pas rejoué le 10 de trèfle, il a mis le 5 au premier tour pour appeler à carreau. Là, la porte est ouverte pour le retour carreau.
But ace diamonds is in dummy, so Zimmerman will surely play a heart.
One thing I can promise you, he won't do it quickly. Very low scoring match here, 38 imps in 14 boards is very, very low.
After 14 boards, for example, Sweden against Chinese Taipei exchanged 71 imps at the same 14 boards.
75 Italy, Turkey in the seniors, 68 China, New Zealand in the seniors. Bridge has been pretty solid. 2 of diamonds is on the end of his hand. Here it comes. And that's why you duck the spade. It'd be interesting to see the look on Multon's face and what he says to partner afterwards.
But now maybe Pepsi
could go wrong in spades.
But if he knows that East had a singleton club and 2 spades, so he couldn't have 6 hearts for diamonds. So in practice, he could guess it, yes.
If he mispicks it, Zimmerman's a hero for playing a diamond because they go 1 extra down.
Yeah.
I'm thinking that Pepsi will pick picked this for the reasons you just explained. But he's wondering to himself that if he had another trump, why didn't he play a heart? This is
Yes.
double cross.
Yeah. But when you...
Why would he play a diamond looking at the ace if he had another trump? That's what is going through Pepsi's mind.
Is the question if you believe in logic of the distribution or in the logic of
The play.
movements of the opponents?
That's the question.
Là, je sais pas à qui c'est de jouer. Oui. Ça a l'air d'être à Nord de jouer, mais on est en train de jouer à tout. Donc, non, voilà, la levée est passée. C'est Zimmerman qui réfléchit.
I'm pretty sure he's going to play the ace, I must be honest. But he's confused. Why would Moulton have put the king on the 8? Went 8 king of spades before. Here it comes. Shaking his head, so he's confused. If he does get it wrong, he'll be very disappointed.
Ah oui.
Six imps swinging on his decision, +1 or -5.
The play of 3 spades takes much longer time than 6 no trumps in a
6
previous
no trumps
board.
was 2 tricks, and that was that. I certainly can't blame him for thinking, because there's a whole lot of issues to process here. Why West cover the 8 with a king? Why, when it looked like a heart was called for, did Zimmerman play a diamond, suggesting he might not have had another trump? I mean, it's all a lot for him to try and work out what to believe. There's 3 conflicting stories. for him to finesse, he's got to believe that Zimmerman's 6-4 or 5-5 in the red suits. Here he goes.
Il s'est trompé.
Which card? The Jack.
Jack.
We decided he went 2 down though, didn't we? So that'll be 7 imps.
Il est énervé parce qu'on lui avait filé le contrat et il a joué qu'on ne lui avait pas filé le contrat.
And the last one.
Last board.
So
He only went 1 down for some reason, I'm not sure why, but that was 5 imps, 25-18, 7 imps to USA 2, the last board. East-West Val, West the dealer. In the closed room they got to 4 hearts, 1 down.
yeah, it's 3 no trumps, it's 9 top tricks. The defense can cash only for 4 spades.
Why do they get there? Club north, double east, spade south, a no trump north, 2 hearts, 3 hearts, 3 spades asked for a stopper, 4 hearts. No one wanted to claim a spade stopper with 4 to the 9 opposite queen third. And they've got to 3 no trumps. So this is going to be the killer.
But I think the opening was 1 club opening made some difference in the bidding.
Yes, because South bid a spade and now everyone was worried about spades. So if they score 600 and 100 it'll be 12 imps, so that would be a 5 imp win to Monaco if that were the case. They've let a diamond. And a claim.
Yeah.
Okay, so killer blow, the largest swing on the last board, 12 imps, and that'll be a 5 imp victory to Monaco. And starting at 2:30, which is 1 hour and 20 minutes from now, will be China, France. So home team from Bermuda Bowl. Thank you for joining us, and back here at 2:30. Sorry? Somebody said something.
Hello everybody. The match just ended, so User Game apparently is back in the game, and they defeated Monaco, which is now not one of the toughest teams, but I think that psychologically most of the teams still suffer the name of Monaco. It means that they knew it, they were a very strong team, so when they face them, they still don't know what it's gonna happen. You never know. So Alberto, can you tell us what happened in the other matches? Thank you.
Yeah. Well, in this match you were talking about, you used to won against Monaco, and so Monaco is now really far from the.
Yeah.
It's about 10 points from qualification. In the other matches, Bangladesh is still proving to be a good team because lost by only by 3 points
Yeah.
against Netherlands.
Which is a very good result.
Netherlands still in the first position of the ranking, while Germany and USA too winning both their match by a little, but they are still in the second and third position, while France is fourth. And you want to say something about Venice Cup?
Well, maybe Fernando wants to tell us about the Venice Cup.
Okay, the first thing is France defeat Brazil for many years, 58 aims, and the Netherlands finished his perfect score because they only gained back 31 victory point.
Yeah, they lost.
So
They lost for 1 imp.
so no, they are winning
No.
for one.
No,
imp.
they're winning for 1.
So this is the news for the moment.
And it's what regards the senior. Let's see.
Well, something more about the ladies, if it is possible, that both USA teams now are not far away from the.
They're coming back.
Yes, they're coming back. They are not far away for qualification zone. In the senior, France, but I think that France has proved very strong by beating Brazil. Well, 60-1, which is not perfect score because it's 1993, but almost very important. While Sweden is coming back to the high places of the ranking by beating USA 1, that now has got the last position for qualification. USA 1, while Sweden is in the 4th place after France, USA 2 and Australia.
So thank you very much. We will be back after a short lunch. We also need to eat. We are humans, so we will go to eat and then we will come back right to you. But Fernando, do you want to remind our followers to write us?
Yes, but we have a wonderful news for the third match. We have a guest, Mr. Fred Gitterman. Do you know that who is him? So we are very happy to count with his presence here.
And remember to send us your question on our social media. We will be answering you all the time. And so I'll see you soon. Bye bye.
Bye bye.